Start and go. Your wife's waiting.
Goodbye, you grunt.
So long. Take care.
Excuse me. Yes. I'm looking for Private Selwyn Burns.
Sally Burns? Is he expecting you?
Well, no, he's not. I'd spoken to his doctor, and she said that it might be better just to stop by. Is he here?
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank you. Private Burns? Sally?
I hear you.
I'm Harley Cooper, and this is A.C. Mallet.
How you doing? How's it look like?
You know, I just got out of one of those wheelchairs.
I wanted to talk to you about my father, Corporal Frank Cooper.
Sorry.
Well, you would have been inducted together here in Clayton. He actually came from Springfield. Well, he might have been private first class, Cooper, when you knew him.
Might have been, but I didn't.
You were in Vietnam together. Everybody called him Buzz.
Oh. Him.
Oh, Suki Tawdry, look out for Miss Lotlania and old Nadine Cooper. Oh, the line forms on the right, babe. Now that Buzz man back in town.
All this grease, how's one meant to see anything?
Trouble, miss?
Oh, yes, you could say that. I don't happen to know anything about it.
Right up my alley. Me and Trouble go way back.
How are we supposed to know which one's Mr. Chen? Well, since we're the only Americans in here, I kind of think he's going to be able to find us. Trying to picture Alexandra in a place like this. This place isn't her style. Of course, her style's been known to change. And the picture's really changed a lot since we came over from Johor. We have all these bays, these inlets, this coastline. Frank, don't space out on me here.
Now, this frog reminds me of a frog that my dad sent Nadine once from Vietnam.
Yeah, well, it's right nearby here, just across the Gulf of Thailand.
It's one of the reasons why I took this trip. I wanted to see a part of the world that my dad spent his last days in.
No grease on the goods. Please.
It's a bit cold for you to start this, isn't it?
I'm dressed warmer than you are. Once you start?
No, that's the primary problem. Don't jiggle too many things in there. This isn't my car.
Nice of your daddy to let you cruise around in a baby like this.
It doesn't belong to my daddy, either.
Yeah, the boots on your spark plugs are mighty sloppy.
Perhaps you could drive to the nearest service station and send a tow truck.
Hey, the distributor wire. You know how to open the trunk on this thing?
Yeah, I think I could probably handle that.
See if they got some tools that comes with this. Sure. You know, your engine block is too cute for words. Looks like it's been crocheted.
Careful. Us Brits don't have a great deal to brag about, except our Jags and the Royals. And even their boots have been a bit muddy lately. Huh. Yes, I found the tools. They're good enough to eat with, don't they? Thank you for stopping. It's very nice of you to help. A lot of people, they just whisked right by. They didn't notice me.
Oh, I'd say you're way up there in the noticeability department. Could you hand me the needle-nosed pliers?
Oh, yes. The needle nose pliers. Looks like something a bird watcher would spot.
Yeah. I'm sure plenty of people saw you. They just probably went home and called their neighbors or the National Guard. The natives tend to be cautious. In fact, I know dead people that have more personality.
Amen to that.
You know, sometimes you just want to pinch these claws to see if they're still alive.
Oh, I don't know what came over me. Are you all right?
What do you think? What's your verdict? Dead or alive?
Definitely alive.
Nope.
So, because of this mix-up, we believed that my father had been killed in the war. But actually, it turns out they're telling us that he came back to the States in 1977.
I would have figured Buzz to come through without a scratch on him.
Why is that?
He was one of those guys who could fall in a river and come up with his pockets full of fish, you know? Born lucky.
Is there anything that you can tell me about it?
I just did.
Anything more? Why do you think he might have wanted or needed to stay away? I mean, he made it back from Vietnam. Why didn't he make it back to us?
Sometimes it goes that way. Sometimes it goes the other way.
What other way?
You loan your car to somebody. They just want to take it for a drive. They don't mention that they're going to drive it off a cliff, but that's what they do. You still want it back just because it's yours? So, maybe Mom and the kids see them towing the wreck home and just tell them to keep it.
I wouldn't do that.
Things probably turn out the way they're supposed to turn out. That's all I'm saying. Damn, there's no red pens.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry, that's not good enough.
He doesn't know.
No, he knows. Listen, you didn't have a choice. Well, I didn't have a choice either, okay? My whole life. And nobody's told me why. Please. Why didn't my father come back to us?
I mean, it's not like Buzz and I were ever pen pals.
Really, maybe there's no answer to the questions you're asking.
Go on.
Like the man said, I don't have the facts. Just guesses. See, Buzz was a fixer. He was one of those guys who figured out how to make the war work for him. Not like us suckers who thought we were duty-bound to do the job in front of us. Maybe he had more smarts. I don't know. Or less is something else.
You made it work for him how?
Maneuvered his way into a nice, busy job as quartermaster. He was behind the lines, which is a great thing. But he was also guarding the cookie jar, you know?
No.
He was in charge of supplies. He had things people wanted. Boots, jackets, food. All kinds of people who went about getting what they needed. The same way civilians do.
In what way is that?
By paying for it. There was money to be made, and he made it. Before old Buzz buzzed off. Where to? I don't know.
These things were just things that you heard, okay?
He went
Things
where
that
the
I
game
heard just really
was.
different. Maybe they were exaggerated a little bit. For instance, we heard that my father saved his whole unit under shell fire.
Gave a party for his whole unit, maybe. But he was great about stuff like that. But Buzz was not one to insert himself in the line of fire. Shoot. He didn't even like to get his hair messed up.
Well, I'm very sorry for what happened to you. I really am. But maybe you let it change the way that you think about that time. Or maybe you just didn't know my father very well.
Because no one who did, I mean his family, his friends, my brother, no one remembers him like that. Nothing like that.
Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong guy.
Sally, you're supposed to be in PT. Did you have a nice visit?
One of the bitter ones, obviously. This was a mistake.
Maybe.
Little baby, don't say a word. Daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, Daddy's gonna buy you a diamond ring. Daddy's gonna buy you a diamond ring. And if that mockingbird don't sing, Daddy's gonna buy you a looking glass. And if that looking glass gets...
You know, you make a better door than a window.
I beg your pardon.
You're in my light.
Sorry. Almost taken you an hour to do whatever it is you're doing.
You in a hurry?
No, not at all. Just, it's not every day you meet such a helpful Samaritan.
Actually, I'm more of a soldier of fortune.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Cool your jets. I don't take money from damsels in distress.
Yes. You were so very prepossessing.
What's that? The part before possessing?
Come on, admit it. You recognized me, didn't you? Oh, my face. It's been on the cover of all the newspapers lately.
Bank robbery?
No.
Heartbreak?
Warmer.
I bet I know your story. You're a singer, right? One of those long-legged girls who curls up on a baby crayon. The house so quiet they can hear your stockings passing each other. Microphone so close you can kiss it. Singing some torchy song. The voice like ribbon. Spilling off a spool. Is that you or is that you?
No. I think I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life.
So what is your claim to fame? Did I miss by much?
Oh, just that I'm going to be an heiress soon.
Okay, kick her over.
It's purring.
Supposed to, it's a cat.
Now, is there anything I'm supposed to do to it so it doesn't die on me again?
Well, I could tell you to get a tune-up, but it's basically just what you got. But just to be on the safe side, I'll follow you into town.
Would that be safe?
Stop to refuel and refresh at the rendezvous.
At the what?
Well, that's what used to be called. Used to be Joey Bosco's place. But if they can't make a decent martini, I can. One mean enough to make you pucker. In a snowy little stem glass. I know that's how you like it.
Yes. Just like Mummy used to make. I have to get my boyfriend's car back to you.
What a shame.
Yes, before he sends out the bucket seed bloodhounds. It's very, very possessive of his car.
Just his car?
It's very fortunate that I ran into you today. Yeah, a man with such talents. Thank you very much.
Well, maybe someday you'll run into some more of my talents.
So what is your name, anyway?
Least interesting part of me.
A mystery man, all right. I'll remember your face. And as they say, a name can be changed by its owner, but a face, well, that's issued by heaven.
No, faces do change. But heaven ought to hang on to yours.
driving you crazy?
No.
Aren't you supposed to go in for Chiriani tonight? Remind me to get some cheese for grilled cheese.
So what do you think?
About my father, the war hero?
Hey, the guy said he could be wrong.
He only said that so I could say that.
Harley, it's like the blind man and the elephant.
No, not really.
Why not?
Because this all fits.
Fits how?
He's not dead. He's not here. He cheated the army and he cheated us. It all hangs together. It certainly doesn't fit what my mother told us, but then again, nothing ever has.
Hey, it's not the father Frank remembers.
Frank was 8 years old. And Frank was... Frank. Hey, even cheats can be charming. They almost have to be, you know? Selfish people are the world's best company. Look at my mother. She's the life of the party. Maybe that's what Frank remembers.
Hey, come on. It's over now. All right, you know what you needed to know.
What if he's like that other guy?
What other guy?
An award. What if he was hurt and he never got better? What if he can't remember his name and he doesn't know how to get back to us?
Oh, baby.
Or he could be one of those guys who wears dirty coats and yells at sidewalks. Or what if he's a dirty, skinny dog that lies in a corner and people like us just step over him? He could be.
Yeah, he could be.
You should go if you're gonna go.
No, I mean, I'll just call up. It's just a job.
I'm okay.
How about I take you home?
No. I'd rather be around other people.
I'll be right back.
Stavros, need some change for the phone?
Hello?
Hi, Nadine. This is Mallet. I'm at the diner with Harley, and she needs you here.
AC, this really isn't a very good time.
Well, look, I can't say a lot right now. And, you know, I really don't think I should have to. I mean, you're her mother. She needs someone here with her.
Okay, I'll be there shortly.
You know, I'm not trying to have an opinion on all this. Maybe that makes me not the right person to talk to. Don't hate me.
Hi.
Thanks.
So, what's the problem, honey?
Did Mallet say that there was a problem?
He said that you needed me, so here I am. What? What? False alarm?
I guess so.
Oh, you know, I'm like that. People look at me and say, Nadine, what are you thinking so hard about? You look so depressed. And actually, I haven't been depressed about anything. Honey, you know, I would love to stay and be sociable, but unfortunately, I can't right now.
Why did Daddy re-enlist?
Harley, honey, you gotta get that subject off your mind.
Why did he?
I guess he liked the army.
Mommy, I was just born.
Was I even born? I mean, how did that come about exactly?
Well, he came home and I got pregnant and he got restless and he was a very dedicated soldier, very dedicated to his country, of course. What?
What happened to us?
Nothing. Nothing. We're fine. Aren't we fine? I mean, how would you like us to be?
Did he know that you went away when you did?
Well, your father? No, of course not. How could he?
Maybe he would have come back if he'd known.
Harley, are you thinking that it's my fault that I drove him away?
Well, it wasn't me. And it wasn't Frank.
You don't know what you're saying, Harley. You don't know the half of it.
Then tell me! I wish Frank was here.
Congratulations, your Lewisness.
Bridget? Bridget?
Implantation?
Oh.
What time is it?
Well, yes, honey, I know that Bridget was in Appalachia, but I was wondering if maybe she checked in with her family like a good girl. No, huh? Okay, honey, thank you. Where has that girl gone with her baby?
All right, just a minute. Hold your horses. I'm coming. Just a minute! What?
Well, I'll be. If you don't look just about exactly the same.
What could be simpler? I asked her why my father didn't come home.
What'd she say?
Nothing. She looked at me like I was out of my mind.
Nadine said nothing at all?
Well, nothing that made any sense anyway.
That's all?
Oh?
Well, did you say anything else?
Like what?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, maybe a few things were said, yes.
Like what?
Are you accusing me of something?
I'm just wondering what happened, that's all.
Well, I told you what happened. No, I didn't. I asked her what she did to drive my father away.
That's a pretty loaded question.
Well, what, I shouldn't have asked her?
How's she gonna answer that? Why would she even want to face it? Especially if she loved the guy. Did you tell your mother about the guy in your fellow's platoon?
No. And I'm not going to tell her. Not until I know something for sure.
I look the same as what?
As you do on TV.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of the show.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Huh?
I gave you a compliment.
Who are you, a salesman?
More or less.
I don't want any.
You don't even know what I'm selling.
Mister, please, don't make me be rude.
Wouldn't think of it.
I don't have time right now for a big sales pitch.
Hey, you don't have to explain. Listen, there's nothing I hate worse than those pushy, persistent, won't take no for an answer types when I have something to do.
Okay, well, I'm glad you understand.
The phone calls are the worst. You know, they're so invasive. You ever get one of those prepaid credit card pitches?
Yeah, I hate those. They always seem to come right at supper time.
You know, that's no accident. I mean, that's planned. They call you up 6, 7 at night because they know they're going to keep you on the line long enough to hook you.
So there really is some kind of psychology behind it all.
Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am, you got the word there. Psychology is a method to their madness. I kid you not.
What are you looking at? Haven't you ever seen a pregnant woman before?
Mrs. Lewis.
I have to go now.
I won't take but a minute of your time.
I'm busy.
I know, that's why I won't keep you.
All right, make it quick.
You're absolutely gorgeous.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm not trying to be fresh. I it just came out. I couldn't stop my tongue. There's just something about a woman who's expecting. Beautiful. You are just beautiful.
Aren't you sweet? That was really very sweet.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, I really have to go.
You could be making a big mistake.
You could be
Mrs.
losing
Lewis.
a foot.
You know what they say about opportunity knocking.
I'll risk missing out.
You still don't know what I'm selling.
Is everybody happy here?
Yeah.
Stavros, you're looking a little tired.
No, I'm working 16 hours a day with Frankie Gonaruby 20. I don't have time to be tired.
Why don't you have me and Harley clean up for you?
You?
Please?
With my blessings, AC.
Cute. What was that about?
Let's go.
What, not me too?
Think I'd let my beautiful sister get dishpan hands?
Oh, sure, but mine you don't care about.
Good night.
I'll see you. Let's
Hold
go
this, please. Come along. Choose your weapon.
What's going on?
See anything I need scrubbing?
What's the deal? This better be good because it's not every day I volunteer for KP.
Do you know what this weekend is?
This weekend?
It's Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And I was trying to think of ways we could celebrate.
Did you come up with anything?
Could you get this per the counter for me, please? I was thinking that maybe we could elope.
Run away?
Elope.
And get married?
Elope.
What about our spring wedding?
Yeah, what about it? Well, you know, I keep asking, but you're not giving me any dates. So I figure, what the hell, let's blow up those plans and take the plunge head first.
I can't, not yet.
Why not, Harley? I mean, is it something I'm doing or something I'm not doing or something I haven't thought about not doing? I mean, talk to me.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's my father. A magazine subscription.
Or 2 or 3. There's a wealth of reading material out there. I'd be more than happy to provide you with it.
No.
Oh, you're right. You know, time pressures being what they are today, 3 might be too many. 2 should be manageable.
None. I don't want any.
Not even Mature Mom? It's brand new.
Not even Popular Mechanics. I have to go.
Need a ride someplace?
No, but I may need a policeman to get you out of my house.
No, you are even more gorgeous when you're angry. That flash in your eyes, the tilt of your head, the lift of your eyebrow.
Whoa. That was weird.
Baby kick?
No, just for a minute.
Yes.
You sounded like somebody I used to know.
Really?
Yeah, in another life.
How about that?
How about that? Well, good luck.
This, guy you knew, what was he like? Handsome? Nice guy?
No, he was a jerk.
A jerk?
But a good kisser.
Oh, well, it's hard to be all things to all people. A good kisser.
You trying to wish that thing dry?
What?
Well, you've been staring into it for about 2 whole minutes solid.
What are you gonna do, dock my pay?
No. Just saying, don't give up your day job.
Oh, you're saying that I'm not cut out for this line of work.
Well, I mean, we could have had this place cleaned up about an hour ago.
Well, that's my fault for having that crazy idea of us eloping.
It wasn't crazy.
Wasn't met with a standing ovation either.
Honey, I'm sorry.
You know, the whole idea of us entering the state of holy matrimony seems to be in a state of limbo.
No, it's not that. It's just...
Yeah, I know. It's just your father.
I still want to marry you.
Could you say that with a little more enthusiasm?
I do. I love you. I love you and I want to marry you. I love you very
So
much.
how come a guy we don't even know is keeping you from becoming my bride?
He's not. Nothing could do that.
But we're definitely in a holding pattern, right?
Just until we find my father.
Baby, call me crazy, but this word keeps popping into my head. Why? I mean, why do we have to find him? If he doesn't like me, is that going to make a difference?
No, it's nothing like that.
What's it like, then?
I've been thinking about this, okay? And the idea of my father walking me down the aisle is very important to me.
Whoa, just... I think we're starting to jump ahead a little bit here, right? This is the same guy a couple of days ago. You were calling him all sorts of names. I mean, I could mention a few if you'd like.
I know. I'm holding on to this silly hope
Baby,
that he's going to return.
I don't blame you for hoping. But I mean, isn't it a reach a little, don't you think? I mean, you don't even know if this guy is still alive. So, I mean, how long do we put off getting married until we find out if he is alive or he isn't?
We won't. We won't wait past the spring.
You sure?
I promise. We'll be married sometime this spring, I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I don't blame you for being mad at me.
I'm not.
I know I'm behaving like a spoiled little girl.
No.
But if we could just wait just a couple of months, maybe I could find my father in time.
We can find your father. Together.
Or we won't.
Well, there's got to be some place that we can get an idea of what happened to him.
You have a really weird sense of humor. Do you know that?
Weird?
Yes. Thinking it's funny that a man is dead.
No, I don't.
Don't you have any respect for a war hero?
Infinite respect. I'm sorry if I made you think otherwise. Truly sorry. It's just that I found your memory of a good kiss. Touching.
Oh. Well, oobla-dee, oobla-da.
La 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 la, how life goes on.
Yes, it does.
For longer than you think, sometimes.
What?
Well, only the good die young. The bad, that's another story altogether.
I really think you ought to be going now.
Already? Oh, honey. But I just got back.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, sure you were. You were always a great kidder, weren't you? Deanie.
Holy Mary, Mother of God. It can't be. No. No, 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 no.
Oh, but your eyes say yes, 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 yes.
It can't
It is. Your beloved husband.
be. This is not funny.
Well, maybe it's not a knee slapper, but you know.
Who are you?
Now or then.
Don't do this.
Do what?
Stop it.
If I knew what to stop, I'd
Stop it! Just tell me your name.
Oh, I was born Frank Achilles Cooper, but you can call me Buzz.
Oh, no.
That's right, Deanie. Your long-lost husband. Back from the grave.
Well, that was a wonderful dinner. So what are we going to do next?
It's getting late.
No, it's not. Sit down. Sit down. It's early.
Got a big day tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow. Tonight, I feel great.
Yeah, I really think you should get some rest.
You wouldn't want to go to sleep in that dreary room upstairs.
Just a minute. You're the one who decided to move out of my place. Look, when the trial's over, you'll be able to live wherever you want.
That's true. That's absolutely true. Hey, you, listen. You recognize that picture? That's me.
Hey.
That's me. And I'm going to be very rich, very, very, very soon.
That's all right. Okay. What's the matter with you? Have you lost your mind? You're trying to blow everything?
That's right, Deanie. It's your long-lost husband. Back from the grave.
You're lying.
Not this time.
You don't even look like Buzz.
Looks can be very deceiving, can't they?
No, that's not Buzz's face.
Isn't it amazing what plastic surgeon can do these days, especially when they start with a canvas like this? Oh, it's still there, isn't it, Deanie? Don't be shy. You have missed me, haven't you?
Get out!
You're still as mean as any snake, aren't you, Deanie?
Oh, don't call me that!
Oh. Well, Nadine, you know, you just never look like a Nadine.
Who are you?
Don't fight it, Deanie. Dad is home. Ooh.
Oh, no. This is a joke. This is a very cruel joke. Somebody put you up to this.
Wrong.
You are not Buzz Cooper. You can't be Buzz Cooper.
Wrong again. Let's try sports for $200, Alex.
Why are you doing this to me? Can't you see that I'm pregnant?
Well, you know, it certainly does look that way. When is the little critter due anyway?
None of your damn business, whoever you are.
Well, I guess I haven't convinced you yet, huh?
Okay, so you found out a few things about me, but you are not Buzz Cooper. You are just a fraud.
You know, if I put my hand on your belly right now, you think the baby would kick me?
Don't you dare touch me! Get out! I just want you out of my house!
Oh, honey. How can you talk that way to your ever-loving hubby?
All right. If you are Buzz Cooper, you prove it.
You want proof? Okay. Let's talk May 1962. We made it for the first time in your mother's bedroom. Soldier Boy by the Shirelles was playing on the radio.
Ha! You're wrong. I knew it. I knew it. It was Locomotion by Little Eva.
That was August, my car, back seat. We just seen Psycho. Seemed to turn you on.
What kind of car?
53 Buick, turquoise, white interior. Love that car.
Oh, no.
I used to polish that sucker's chrome until my arms almost fell off.
It's really you.
Those were the days.
What do you want?
You mean I passed the tests?
Cut the crap, Buzz. We both know you're not here on a mission of love. So just tell me what you want.
Thank you.
Oh, I'd much prefer a scotch, really.
Never mind. Sherry is a little more,
Boring.
subdued.
Oh, subdued. Is that how you like your ladies these days? Subdued, I'll remember that.
I know I came down hard on you just now.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm actually very tired. I think I will say goodnight, Roger.
Sit down and listen to me. Your trial starts tomorrow.
Gee, thanks for reminding me. I'll put it in my little black book.
Look, I know this has all been difficult for you, but you've got to be careful. People are watching you, Jenna. You've got to remember who you are. You are a young woman who has had everything stripped away from you. Your father, your inheritance, your whole life. That's what Jillian and I have been talking about. That's the image we want for you.
Yes, well, I'm not selling soap.
And you cannot do anything that is going to ruin that image. This is the home stretch. It is all about appearances now. All right, I can see you're angry. You want to tell me why?
It is very ironic how everyone all of a sudden wants to change everything about me, improve the original model.
It's not true.
Oh, why am I drinking this instead of scotch? I suppose I just got spoilt, didn't I?
Spoiled?
For the brief moments that I was Henry Chamberlain's daughter. And guess what? That man, who is the soul of propriety, he didn't want to change a single thing about me. He liked me the way I was, with all my faults, everything.
He liked you because you were so damned easy to manipulate. He stuffed a wad of deception down your throat and you swallowed every last bit of it.
Don't listen to him, Jenna.
She doesn't want to see you, Henry.
Oh, yes, I do.
Wild turkey. Well, you asked me what I wanted. That's what I want, wild turkey. Yeah, and when you pour it, can you, like, rub the glass a little bit, make it warm for me?
You've got to be kidding.
Honey, I never joke about good whiskey.
Well, I am not about to wait on you.
Oh, well, you make it sound like there's something wrong with being a waitress. I mean, that is an honorable profession.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, but you were so darn good at it. I used to love to watch that little rear move through that diner. But that, was another life. I guess you were right, Deanie.
Stop calling me that. I asked you to stop calling me that. So why don't you just state your business and get on out?
State your business? That is tough talk for a girl who's almost played out.
I am not a girl, and I am certainly not played out.
Nice house you got here.
You are right about that. It is a very nice house, and I am married to a very nice guy.
Are you? Oh, yeah. What, Billy Lewis, big oil guy. Good for you.
Thank you. And Billy loves me very much, and he is very protective of me, especially now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet he is.
Do you know what Billy would do to you if he came home and found you here? Do you know what he'd do?
What?
You know what he'd do with you?
What?
He would chew you up and spit you out just like a big wad of tobacco.
Oh, jeez. Too bad he's away on that ski trip with his kid. Oh, I called the office before I came by. I didn't want to put you in an awkward position, if you know what I mean.
Look, Buzz, I don't know what this is all about. I don't know why you came back. But I have done nothing wrong here. You walked out on me and left me to raise our kids by myself, on my own. Do you remember that? So I raised them on my own just fine. And now I'm happy and they're happy and we don't need you. We don't want you. You're dead, remember? So why don't you just stay that way?
Hey, honey, do I look dead? Come on. Take a closer look.
You can change your face and you can cut your hair, but you know what? You still look like hell to me. And you know something else? You don't scare me. You stopped scaring me a long time ago. So, you can drag that sorry backside out of here, or I will call the police. Up to you.
You shooting for a boy or a girl there?
I'm not going to discuss my baby with you.
What baby?
Ow! Ow! Buzz! You're crazy! Stop it!
I really do like this room. It's very classy. You got any cheese puffs?
No, Buzz, but maybe you'd like some pistachios.
Oh, no, I really hate those things. You gotta bite through the shell, and then after you do that, then you gotta get the nut out. It's really much more trouble and more work than it's worth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a whole lot of work for a tiny little nut. Look, I know that we didn't really get off to a good start. I kind of gave you a hard time.
Apology accepted.
But you know, it was just such a shock. And I know that I wasn't too nice to you. I mean, we didn't part on the best of terms once before, and I was hoping that maybe you could just, I don't know, accept the fact that I've moved on with my life. And can't you just be happy for me?
Oh, honey, I'm surprised that you could say that. That you could think that maybe I was not happy for you. I'm ecstatic.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Buzz, I'm so glad. I'm just so glad that you're happy for me.
Look at that fantastic screen on that television. That must be 50, 60 inches, isn't it? That's a beauty.
Okay, and you know what? You can have it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Buzz, you can have anything you want.
Oh,
Anything.
well.
Just please go away. And please don't tell Billy about the baby.
Well, you see, I do have a slight problem with my cash flow.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know, a lot of people do these days with the economy as bad as it is. And I would be just so glad if I could help you out.
Would you? Could you maybe advance me a few dollars?
Of course I could.
Yeah?
Yes, sure. Let's see, I know I've got some money on here. Let's see, hey, look, a couple of $100, it's all yours.
Oh, well, that's nice. Thank you. That's, well, you know, I was thinking more in the area of $5,000.
$5,000? You gotta be kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
Buzz, I don't keep that kind of money in the house.
Well, I take checks. Make it out to cash. Oh, and you don't need any ID, you know? I know where you live. I'll give you a call.
Wait.
What?
You won't tell, will you?
Oh, well, you know, that's a real toughie. I gotta think about that. You sure do weave a tangled web, you know?
So when are you gonna call me? I mean, in case you need to reach me or I need to reach you.
What?
Where can I get a hold of you?
Do you, know of a place called the Springfield Inn?
Oh, yeah, of course. Is that where you're gonna be staying? How long are you gonna be in town for? Buzz?
Sayonara, sweetheart.
Buzz?
I'm well aware that you've already decided what you have to do.
Henry, I'm not looking forward to this trouble.
And I'm not here to try to change your mind.
Good.
But I want you to know, whatever happens in court, I never meant to hurt you. I'd begun to feel as if I really was your father. I certainly wished that was true. I still do.
Not now.
We may never have a chance to talk like this again. Please indulge me this one last time. You see, there was something so appealing about your gift for life. You're an original, you know. And you opened a window and let a fresh breeze blow into my rather stuffy existence. I don't think you can understand what it's like at my age to find someone whose eyes light up with pleasure at the slightest thing, the tiniest kindness. And I shall never forgive myself for having taken that light out of your eyes.
I think I have to go.
Oh, please, no, have another sherry.
I hate sherry.
Yes, I wondered why you weren't drinking scotch. Oh, of course, Roger ordered that for you, didn't he?
Time for you to go home, old man.
I don't appreciate your tone of voice, Roger.
I don't appreciate your entire act, Henry. Not that it isn't a good one. After all, it's convincing enough to con Jenna into believing you. One hell of an act, Henry.
Henry, I don't blame you for what you did because you had to do it. And I understand. Please understand that I'm doing what I have to do.
Yes. Goodbye, Jenna.
Don't. We'll see him tomorrow in court. You realize that you are on the brink of the greatest coup of your life?
Yes, you don't need to patronize me.
Just want to make sure that you don't let your judgment be clouded by any misguided sentiment.
Oh, don't worry. I don't have a sentimental bone in my body.
That's my girl.
Could I have a wild turkey? No, make that a Crown Royal, straight up. Hey, what? This is supposed to be a full shot.
Yes, sir.
Here's to getting what you want.